Hello, everyone. And salute to everybody in here. Welcome to the Point of View with Moss Peaches. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Moss Peaches, and we sip tea every Sunday around this time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can get all your celebrity news, gossip, new movies, new music, pop culture, celebrity trends, and things of that nature. So, over the week, it's coming towards the end of the year, and we have to make sure that we leave some of this stuff in 2022. We don't need to carry it on into 2022. So I want you guys to think really hard. What is it that you learned in 2022, be it a word or an emoji or a saying? What is it in 2022 that you want to leave right here that you don't want to see no more of in 2022? A fashion, I'm just saying, respectfully, I've been over the fact that men was wearing super tight skinny jeans. Negative vibe. Listen, negative vibes is easy. Boom, boom, boom. You're out of there. You got to do your matrix thing. But what is it in okay, so negative vibes. We got that. Negative vibes. We don't want to see no more negative vibes in 2023. That's easy, DJ Maddie. No worries on that one. Salute to everybody in here. All right, we got negative vibes. What else? What else? Anybody else? Anybody else sick of Krishan and Blueface? Kanye? Anybody sick of them yet? Okay. All right. Negative vibes. Okay. So yeah, that would be one of them, right? Okay. So we're gonna be sick of Kanye and Blueface, right? But before the year is up, people do the stuff that they say they're not gonna do no more in abundance, right? So guess who we're gonna talk about today? I gotta get it out my system. I gotta get it out my system. We're not just gonna talk about them, but I do wanna touch on some interviews that Mr. West had made here recently, and he was basically saying that nobody could stop him from doing what it is he's doing. He says he's exposing the people that's been taking advantage of the music industry for all these years. My thing is this: when he was climbing to the top and when he got to that billion, was he thinking the same thing? Because now that they're trying to take all this money from him, and both of Kim and Kanye are both billionaires. My thing is, why does he have to pay child support and they both billionaires? Not saying, you know what I mean? She don't want for them kids don't want for nothing. Does that make sense? I think they're trying to slowly break the man down. That's all I'm saying. Respectfully. I think they're trying to break the man down to the last count. He needs some humble pie, and they're cutting him a big old piece of it right now. And he eating it in abundance as well. All right. Shout out to everybody in here. I'm your girl, Moss Peaches, and this is the Point of View with Moss Peaches. We're gonna go ahead and get into this R. Kelly release album. Yeah, R. Kelly then released the album from jail. This is alleged. This is all alleged. Okay, I'm getting my information. Oh, my box lighting up now. Okay, this is all alleged. I'm getting this information from third and fourth party people. I'm not for sure if the man got one of those new iPhone 19s in there or not. However, the song came out and he's basically confessing to a crime that he's been sentenced for. Now, I did look it up. He cannot be jailed again for the same crime, right? Now, if it's a different victim, I ain't no lawyer, nothing, but I'm just saying respectfully. The Johnny Cochran and me is telling me, there you go. Stepbrother said it right. Double jeopardy. You cannot go to jail for the same things, for the same crime. That's why OJ wrote that book. I did it. Made millions of dollars off of it. Made millions of dollars off of it. Not to say it was right, but he definitely cannot be charged again for the same crime. Okay, look at that brother doing blows and stuff like that. And then we have we have different people giving their point of view on how they think that R. Kelly should earn money. I mean, usually the guys that's in there, that's been in there for years and 30, 40 years, they know how to program into the system. They know how to work around it. They know how to get, the what do you call those people? The people that pen pals, you know, they know how to survive. R. Kelly ain't used to that. He's a celebrity. He's been in the music industry for decades. So for him to be brought all the way down to his knees his last compound. Now he knows how it feels. R. Kelly, you can't just have the luxuries of going to your mansion and chilling. No, you in a 4x4 cell with probably somebody else. Okay, respectfully. But he made a new album, and I know I got my sis want to tap in on that. Oh, she in the box. Wait a minute, sis. She said, hold on. As soon as you said R. Kelly. All right. So listen, we can't just, I'm just saying, I just want to know what kind of network he has in there. And I also want to know what kind of phone he got. All right. And salute to Tina Turner. Prayers go out to her and her family. She lost her son over the weekend. He was 67 years old. I didn't know Tina Turner was in her 80s. Tina Turner looked good. She looks good. I'm just saying, I don't know what she's drinking. But yeah, I love it. Big Fano, I see you, baby. And then we have this other news that really just caught my attention. A relationship coach announces his divorce from his wife. My family and I have gone through many changes. So how you gonna be telling somebody how to keep their relationship active and you can't keep yours active? That's like me going to a beautician that don't know how to comb her own hair. I want your hair combed too. Let me see what you can do. I'm not gonna just sit down in the chair. Like, hold on. You don't even, you wear a baseball cap all the time. Let me see you do something to yourself. Or a nail technician that don't know how to do that. I'm just saying respectfully. You want to make sure that you go with somebody that does that. And in other news, speaking of family, Puffy had a baby. Puffy had a baby. It's a girl. Yeah. It's Puffy had a baby. It's a girl. Him and Flavor Flav really are really pushing these children out. So you older men, you guys, watch out. It's gonna be some ladies that really want to conceive children looking for y'all. Okay. I didn't know after a certain age you could continue to do that, but I guess you can. I ain't gonna hold him. Puffy said him and his mama and the girls and everybody is so happy and they love her very much. He didn't say nothing about Young Miami loving the baby and nothing like that. That's gonna be funny to see her with a stroller and everything, if that's allowed. Shout out to everybody in here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my sis up here. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right. So you guys help me welcome my sister, my top bad sister from another mister. Jamila Joy is gonna key in on some of these topics. Hello.
Hey, Point of View. Hey, Mars Peaches. Hey, everyone. Woo!
Hey.
It's hot. It's some hot topics, baby. It's a hot topic.
And we got more. We got more. I'm just scratching the little carpet here a little bit. Okay. I'm just doing a little scratching. So Jamila Joy. Soon as I said R. Kelly's, the button just went crazy.
I said, that's my
What's your point of view on R. Kelly doing a whole album in jail and all that old good stuff?
Respectfully, he has produced some significant music in R&B and hip and R&B and R&B hip hop culture. We cannot deny that, right? The scenario with him doing an album from jail, I heard you say, people trying to operate on how he get his coins. I don't know if you saw Bad A Boosie, because I can't say the real thing on because we're on a feature show, but I don't know if you saw that Bad A Boosie chimed in on it. He said, oh, that's messed up that they took his album down from off of the social media outlets. And he said it was a bop. But I wanted to suggest that even though he cannot be recharged for things that he did, what kind of people are we to be participating in consuming music that we know is talking about crimes that considerably went against allegedly young Black women, allegedly, right? How bad do we really want entertainment, Mars Peaches? That's what I'm trying to say. That we want to eat and sip on that tea. You know what I mean? Put him behind bars, put him in a cell somewhere. That's my thought on it. But I wanted to bring up that he could perhaps be charged for contraband, which is in a correctional facility if you smuggle in or utilize illegal items such as drugs, weapons, or prohibited things such as cell phone, which means he could add on additional time on his sentence by trying to put a little bit of extra bump and grind out there. So I'm saying it's not a smart thing. Perhaps the better thing to do would have been to give it to write for somebody else. Hello, look at
Right.
him.
Right.
Why you couldn't write for somebody else? You got to put your music your voice on it. Come on, bro.
Right. Well, I respectfully, I did not get a chance to listen to the song, but like, I know that it's going to be some consequences and repercussions behind that. And he had to know that too. Is whoever's left on his management squad had to know that if he even leaked a little bit of his music, that it would definitely be banned. It would be kicked because of the context of the song. So, yeah. So,
Right.
okay, so
So
we're gonna leave that alone. All right. So also Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams was spotted out. Her husband has been complaining about the fact that he is broke now. Okay, and that him and Wendy should have had a divorce a long time ago, basically when she was in her prime. So she would have been worth more than him and his new woman. The house is facing foreclosure. The house that he bought on Wendy's money is, it was their money, but he used it for her and the new baby and everything. They about to get foreclosed on. Do we supposed to feel sorry for them at this point? Because Wendy's still sick.
I'm itching on this one. Sis, this is what I want to say. You know, respectfully, shout out to Koi with the because ladies is players too, right? This young man, I just want to say, I don't know if you saw the news piece where her son also was in at risk of being evicted because they thought that she is in a place that she is not her mental stability is compromised, that her bank account was actually put on hold. So no payments have been going out. So her son is compromised as well. How does he think that if she hasn't been able to get the money to her son, that she gonna be able to get the money to him? He thinks that
Mm.
he's better than the son.
I think he does because the audacity. How dare you? And this woman is going through. He stepped in for a hot minute when he thought he could gain control over the money, and
Yeah.
when he realized that was a wash, he just left. You understand? So
It's a hustle that he's been doing for her for years. And now I just think it's disrespectful. I just wish somebody would just take him to the side and say, bro, do better, but
yeah,
you know,
and you
respectfully,
know what? It's not that many people that's gonna pull him to the side and say
he's a sorry
that.
butt man. That's what I want to
Yeah,
say, but yeah,
it's not gonna be too many people that's gonna pull him to the side and say that to him. All
he's
right, so
sorry.
we got a few quotes from not quotes, a few inboxes from some people that have been divorced, going through a divorce.
Yeah.
And Nia Long and her old man are going through a divorce. Listen, y'all, let me tell you, everybody goes through the same scenarios everybody else go through. Don't think just because they're celebrities that they get a pass. But Nia Long's business have been out here in the streets. Now, first she was doing good. It's just, I didn't even know Nia Long was married or none of that stuff until she started advertising it. You know what I mean? I knew she had a few boyfriends in Hollywood, but as soon as she got married or engaged, and she,
Hey,
yeah, you know what I mean? She put her business out there in the streets, and now it's in turmoil. What's your point of view on celebrities basically putting themselves out there when they already had a quiet, tread? Go ahead.
right. Okay, so good topic, right? And respectfully, nobody don't cheat on my Nia Long, okay? Y'all, what is wrong with y'all? That is black excellence, number one. Okay, what is wrong with you? Okay, lock him up all the way up. But here's my thing on the whole thing of it, because it's not just one person it's happening to. Number one, I want to say, when you go through something like that, it's difficult. You're in the public eye. Basically, you chose this life. This life didn't choose you. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you got to take in consideration that anything that happens is going to be fair game for, publicity, for the tabloids, for the point of views, for the YouTubers, and for all of that. And so she was saying she couldn't believe that team didn't handle it more discreetly and all this stuff or whatever. You're a high profile woman who has been engaged for over 10 years with this man. So you know what he was doing. And telling me something, they didn't put no respect. They didn't think about me. They didn't think about my son. baby, when you was in the situation, you was just hoping that it didn't get publicized. But what all I can say is, once you're in the public's eye, you're in the public's eye. Figure out a way how you can do, what was it, scandal, how she would, basically the scandal came up, but it was how you handle the scandal. So
Right.
basically have you some good something to be able to come off of it, baby, and just keep it moving, because it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
And cheaters gonna cheat, Mars Peaches.
and they
That's one
will,
thing I know
and they
about cheaters.
will,
Don't
and they
cheaters
will,
with
regardless
money,
of who they
cheaters that's
marry.
broke. Cheaters gonna cheat.
Period. Period. All right. And this last story, I want your point of view on.
Okay.
Brittany Griner is released.
Thank you.
She's released. She done shaved off her locks and everything. And it's a lot of controversy behind the fact that they didn't add the other American that was over there in Russia with her. But allegedly, ain't nobody seen nor heard from this U.S. prisoner since the last time they heard from him. So I'm thinking maybe, you know what I mean? They couldn't trade him because they're doing something else with him. They don't want to give him up. What's your
Right.
point of view on her being released and the outlash that she's been getting for wanting her freedom for a crime that was so minor? Like, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thankful. I'm grateful. I didn't think we would see this day. I think it's a victory. It may be considered a small win for some, but like I said, a lot of times, you know, respect of, how she identifies, us black, brown women, a lot of times we do not get the same type of fighting for that a lot of other people do. So I'm just thankful that she was able to come out, and I don't care what they think, what they could have done, political stuff and all that stuff.
Right.
I don't care. Shout out to Biden. You feel me? That's all I gotta say. He is a gangster. He might be an OG, but he is a gangster.
That's shout out to
That's
Biden.
not checkers. You got to play the long way. You know what I mean? It's chess,
Right.
not checkers. Yeah.
And you should, as you should. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. I got to
That might just
Deborah
be the
Morgan.
whole
This
black vote
this
with that. Let me shut up. All right, go ahead.
welcome to the point of view with my speeches, you guys. I'm your hostess with the mostest, my speeches. We got my sis, top badge, Jamila Joy in the box, and she's giving us her point of view on some of today's social media buzz and all of that stuff. Also, now listen, we do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but this last one, this is it, and then I'm gonna let you go. Uh, Deborah Morgan is gonna play Frankie in the new Keisha Cole documentary of her life and so on and so forth. I love it. The dimples is there. I'm here for it. Are you watching?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Frankie a mess now. Come on, yeah, but
Yeah.
Deborah, yeah, they got that's a good one. She's a great actress, so I'm here for it. I think
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, that's gonna be a trip. She has some sayings that she would say, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I know. I used to post some of her stuff myself, respectfully. So, Jamila Joy, tell everybody when you stream, what you got going on the app. She is the queen of content on the app. Period. I say what I said.
All right, thank you so much for all my point of viewers. Are y'all getting ready for Christmas? Make sure I tap in with me on my IG page. Amazon store is there, as well as featured show every Thursday at 7 p.m. right here on this app. And tonight, in addition to going to What's the Word, before I get there, I'm gonna get my praise and worship on over in Brother AV's live at 7 when we worship. So that's all I got going on. Salute. I'm out of here.
Thank you, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Salute to everybody in here. I do have another guest in the box, but before I pull him up, because I know he got a lot to say, I wanted to give a spotlight on some of the unsung artists of our time, of my time. And tonight's spotlight is going to be on MC Light. Gotta what show? Gotta get her up there. Yes, 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 yes. MC Light. If y'all don't know who she is, Google her. Okay? Google her, okay? Because you should know, all right, at this point. MC Light, born Lana Michelle Moore, was the first female rapper with a studio album. Did y'all know that? She was the first hip hop female artist, solo artist with a studio album. She was rapping since she was 12 years old. Her nickname used to be Sparkle. back in the day. And in 1987, she released the album Cram to Understand about a crackhead. Mhm. It was about a crackhead that her mom used to work at the hospital, and the crackheads used to be there in the heroin addicts and stuff like that. She crammed to understand why they would do their stuff like that. Also, MC Light releases in 1988. Her I'm sorry, that was the album she released in 1988. She was always looked at sideways about her sexuality. Well, I have you know that recently, in the past 20 years, she had been known to be hooked up with Janelle Monáe. And we all know Janelle Monáe, you know what I'm saying? She is pansexual, period. She said what she said. She's also was allegedly with Tachina Arnold. Y'all know Pam from Martin? It was like, yeah, she left her husband for him. But nevertheless, she married in 2018 and she divorced 3 years later. She's done collabs with Brandy. Self destruction. She's done a lot of different things. Now she does voiceovers. Okay, she's a writer. She's behind the scenes. MC Light is getting her bag behind the scenes. You guys will never know some of the things that she's done. When y'all get a chance, go follow her on Instagram and TikTok. Yep, she on TikTok too. Shout out to MC Light, one of the pioneers of the game. She was one of my favorites as well. So we do have my guests in the box. Okay, y'all. Prepare yourself for this. It's the sexy. It's the chocolate. Brrr. Big Prano. All right. That was unnecessary, but I got it. Hello? Is he in the box? Is he in the box? Is he in the box? No, he's not in the box. Drop down, Prano, and come back. Y'all see him? Mm-mm. Yeah. So shout out to MC Light was dope. Like, I think she had the hardest verse on Brandy's I Want to Be Down song. I just said what I said, and whoever don't like it, whatever. Okay. All right. We got him back. Oh, come on, Tag. Do y'all see anybody in the box? We live, y'all. This happens all the time. It happens all the time. So we have already covered. I don't see him. Okay, baby. We have covered. Puffy gave birth to a baby. Well, he didn't give birth. Some girl did. Young Miami wasn't in the comment. I mean, wasn't in the quotes when he said everybody loves her and all that good stuff. It's the baby girl he got. Also, we talked about the fact that Kanye has to pay that $200,000, and they both billionaires, but she need the money for it. That $200,000 should go to somebody else, like us. They have to endure this stuff. They should just convert that $200,000 a month and just give it out to Americans all over the place. All right, we got him back. We got him back. All right. Hey, what's going on, Big Prano? Welcome.
Hey, you know I got to make a grand entrance. How are you?
I'm well, love. I'm well. Welcome back to the Point of View box. You guys, if you guys don't know who this guy is, make sure y'all fave him up. This is Big Prano, and he usually stay in the comments, but he hit that box when we start talking about R. Kelly. Okay, what's your point of view?
First of all, I'm gonna need everybody to understand that that album was fake, which is why it was taken down. R. Kelly reached out to TMZ and informed them that he would never, especially going through an appeal situation, would come out with an album saying, I admit it. So this was propaganda. This was his music being utilized by someone that has access to the files and uploading it, which is why it was taken down so abruptly.
Wow. Did not know that. Okay.
You know, I will say that I don't want my situations to mitigate my statements to mitigate the situation. I feel, you know, right is right and wrong is wrong. But I am not God and I'm not here to judge that man. I do feel as though that man needs some help. And we as a community should probably work and be proactive in getting that man some sort of mental health assistance. But yeah, that was, you know, it was a fake album.
Okay. Now, you know what? I think that a lot of times the publicists and the people behind the artists and stuff like that, they do conjure up a bunch of drama and keep stuff going, try to keep their artists and things like that relevant. Do you think that in this day and age that it would be a possibility for the community to really come together as one and help R. Kelly and help Kanye in their quest to find some kind of sobriety in their mind? Not sobriety, but not sobriety. You know what I mean? Like some chemicals.
I will say this, as far as R. Kelly, just given the background that I come from, those kind of things are irreparable. And there's no rehabilitation for that type of stuff. Crimes against women and children are just truly frowned upon where I come from. So but I won't dwell on that because I still look at that man as the king of R&B. I grew up on R. Kelly. I'm not gonna not listen to great music because he was a horrible and despicable person.
Right. I agree. I agree. I agree with you 100% on that.
As far as Kanye, he made the decisions in his life that he made, and he got to live with those decisions. These are the actions of a man who is not willing to accept the decisions that he made to get where he was trying to go. And now that he sees where he was trying to go isn't what he thought it was, now he's backtracking.
Wow. Okay, that's deep. Hello, and then Puffy. Him and this Young Miami been flossing each other all year. Now he pops up with this baby. Are you? I don't know. Nobody knows who the girl is. She hasn't been revealed or whatever. I don't even know if they've got a surrogate. What do you think?
It's an Asian chick. Young Miami allegedly used to date his son or something. It was like something weird like that. Like him and his son, because they did the same thing with Lori Harvey. So it's some weird industry stuff going on there. Much love to Sean P. Diddy Combs, but I also feel like, man, that man has all the money in the world. It's none of our business. If he want to go out and have 20 kids like Nick Cannon, so what? Nick Cannon ain't with none of the women that he's having these children with. And we don't have nothing to say about it, but Diddy got a baby on surprise. Oh, he got a girlfriend. But
no, you know what? And then my thing is this: I think it's a shock to the culture. You know what I'm saying? For him to be so openly out here like this and exposing that part of the game. If you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
Like usually men are really discreet about the separate relationships that they have with different women, but he's just out here flaunting them, and now everybody think it's okay to do the same thing. You're not Diddy though. You ain't got if you ain't got Diddy money, you can't really do it. You can't really act like that. She is controlled by the dollar bill. Shout out to everybody in here. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Mas Peaches, and we got Big Prano in the box. It's Point of View with Mas Peaches. We do this each and every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, another thing, and that was in today's headlines as well, is Missy Elliott got her second honorary doctorate from Norfolk. Missy is one of the, besides MC Lyte, I think she is one of the dopest, illest artists out there. All around artist. She sings, she raps, she writes, she do beats. Yeah.
Don't get me started on Missy, man. Missy is one of a kind. She's one of the most innovative women in music ever. Missy has done things that we will never see again in music. As a writer, as a singer, as a rapper, as a choreographer. Missy is everything. Missy is hip hop. Missy is R&B. She is definitely getting her flowers when she deserves them. So that's an amazing thing right there. And big ups to Missy Misdemeanor Elliott, for real.
Hey, and Tim's. All right, so listen, Prano, tell everybody when you stream and what you got, what's your time of scheduling, because he a random streamer.
Yeah, see me, I'm not what people would call a streamer. I'm a person that goes live. there's a difference between going live and streaming. Like what Miss Peaches does, that's streaming. Me, I'm gonna go live for a minute. People don't come in, I'm off this thing, man. I'm doing what I do. But you can catch me anytime. I mean, it's pretty random. Just make sure you turn your notifications on. I send that blast out. Just come, hang out with your boy. I don't do no begging. I'm not the average streamer. So I like to vibe and just have good times and create good connections with good people.
As you should. As you should. Well, I thank you so much for hopping in here and giving your point of view. Y'all make sure y'all fave my guy up. Go check him out and say hello. That's all. Ain't nobody asking for
Hey,
much.
real
Just a
talk.
hello.
Hey, shout out to Peaches though, man. I see you doing your thing, baby. I told you I believed in you. You
Mhm.
doing your thing. You a top badge. You killing the game. Keep doing your thing, baby.
Thank you.
For real though.
Okay, it's the applause for me. It's the applause for me. Thank you, love. Y'all make sure y'all fave him up. Make sure y'all fave up all my guests here on the Point of View with my speeches. Everybody is a vibe up in here. Red Squad, I see y'all in here. You guys, we getting into some things, y'all. Some of these people on the social media platforms will have you doing things that you would normally do. I almost threw out my sciatic nerve trying to do one of those TikTok dances. I realized that's not my lane. The dance is not my lane. The overrides and stuff like the reaction video, that's me. Okay. And you guys can catch me doing that all over social media. If you get sick of me, y'all can go ahead and swipe left. All right. Shout out to everybody in here. Lori Harvey, since you brought her up, Lori Harvey has been now she is dating Damison Idris and making him sign an MDA. Now, this child here, Lori Harvey, has been through the entire sector of men, the classification of them, the ranking of them, are they an actor, are they a singer, are they a dancer? She was with the Wakanda guy, the one that was beating up T'Challa. Y'all know who he is. So now she's in a relationship with a young man and she's making him sign an NDA, a non-disclosure. So that means he can't go back and tell everybody and collaborate with them about any of her past. Yeah, exactly. And for the people in the back, exactly, a non-disclosure. So for the people in the back, so that if they get into a relationship with each other and they do anything weird, him and Puffy and his son, they can't have this discussion over tea and crumpets. Hello? They just can't do that. So that's what that means. Shout out to everybody in here. Mr. Vine, get in where you fit in. Should be in the audience. The Sister Love Queen. We got some people that's gonna wrap up the show for us at the end. But y'all stay tuned. Right now, I was watching. I said the stuff that I'm gonna get rid of this year is Kanye West. I want to leave them in 2022, and Krishan and Blueface. All right. Blueface and Krishan, I want to leave them in 2022 because I noticed that I have become one of those that just fall into the rabbit hole. Whenever I see them, whenever I see their stuff going up on Instagram or anything like that, I automatically fall into the yeah. Leave Kim there too. We're gonna leave Kim Kardashian there as well. All right, yeah. Well, I've been left her. I left her in August. In August, I stopped talking about her. As soon as her, what's the name, broke up, we were done. So yeah, we ain't gonna talk about her. We're not gonna talk about Yeezy no more because at this point, I don't feel like it's gonna be productive for us to do that. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense for us to keep looking at them and they got a new show out. Okay, so after this year, I'm gonna be done with them. But for the wrap-up show for the end of the year, I'm definitely gonna bring you all the craziness from them. And we got Mr. Vine in the box. Mr. Vine is my what do I call her? My liaison? Huh? What do I call her? Huh? So Rosie, I see you. Anywho's Mr. Vine is in the box. She gets in where she fits in. She is Mr. Vine is coming up to the box. She about to give us her point of view on some of the topics that we talked about today, and I know she's about to breed somebody for filth. Okay, here we go.
Oh, put this camera. I achieved it. What's going
Well, you
on?
had it right at
There we
first.
go.
Oh, okay.
There we
Hello.
go.
Salute, beautiful. What's going on? You look pretty.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, we got rested and everything. Shout out to everybody in here. We got Miss Divine in the box, and this is the point of view of my speeches. We're going over some of today's celebrity news and headlines, gossip, trends, and so on and so forth. Now we've covered R. Kelly coming out with his new record. That was allegedly a record that was allegedly taken off because it wasn't really a record. Now that we discovered
Mm-hmm.
that, we find out all kind of stuff right here on the point of view. Also,
Right,
we talked
right,
about Puff Daddy impregnating folk and forgetting about him and not even mentioning the fact he didn't even tell us. Like I feel like I'm
right,
obligated. Like you tell us all the rest of your business, tell us all that too. Let us know we could have went
right.
to the baby shower or something. So yeah, what's your point of view
I
there?
was kind of hurt on just now finding out about this baby because I mean, how long you gonna keep this baby a secret? You know? And the baby was born in October. It could be a Libra. It could be a Libra. My feelings is hurt. My feelings is hurt. You know, us Libras got that magical connection. So I'm like, baby love, ain't that the baby's name? Love Sean,
Love,
something like that.
love,
Love Sean
love,
Combs.
or love, yeah, something like that. Love
Love
Sean.
Sean Combs. We're gonna love
Oh, it
all
is.
on love.
It is. It loves Sean Combs. That's her name.
Love Sean Combs.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
loving the name. I just want to see this baby. I don't even care who the mama is. I'm happy
Right.
that people having babies. Y'all keep having the babies, and I'll keep loving on the babies. You
Right.
know,
Give love on
bring
the
them on
children.
over here. I love on the babies. They don't call me
Yeah.
Auntie Divine for nothing. I love on the babies.
Okay, and as you should. But speaking of, we're gonna go ahead and keep on along the line of Puffy. Lori Harvey, his ex and his son's ex, Lori Harvey, is making her new man sign $1 million prenup
Yes,
to even have a conversation with her as far as the relationship goes. What's your
yes.
point of view on her having the audacity after she
No,
didn't?
it ain't no audacity. It's the right. It's the right. Go ahead and get that agreement signed because somebody talking crazy about me in the media, they gonna pay up too. I'm making the bag. She knows she making the bag. And if he doing something crazy, you're paying me. That's all I gotta say. You like it or not.
Oh, okay. Well, she said what she said. All right. So what about what about R. Kelly's album release?
Prano done already squashed that. I ain't got nothing else to say about it. I ain't got nothing else to say. He said what he said.
He
Ain't
said he
nothing else to
squashed
be
out. He
said
killed it.
about it.
He killed it. He killed it all. All right.
That's
So
it.
all right. Well, good. We're gonna leave him in 2022 as well. Uh, Miss Deborah Morgan, Debbie Morgan, is playing Frankie on the new Keisha Cole documentary that's coming out soon. I think it's a good fit. I think it's a good fit because she actually looks like Keisha Cole's mama
I
with
like
that
her.
wig on. With that
Wasn't
wig
she
on.
on?
All
Wasn't
my
she?
children. She
That's what
was
I
on
was about to
All My
say. Wasn't she
Children.
all my children? Wasn't she
All
all
My
my
Children.
children?
That was
Yes,
Angie. She was Angie on All My Children. Yes. I used
yes,
to watch her, and she had this
yes.
curly hair and these dimples, and she was
She.
married to
It,
Jesse.
I felt like she was the first black soap opera actress. I felt like
Yeah,
that. I don't know if there was anybody else, but she
I
was the
didn't
only
know
one I
any.
was
I didn't
watching.
see any of them either. I didn't see no more either. That was. You might be right. I'm gonna have to Google her and find out what's going on with her. But
Right.
she's set to play Keisha Cole's mom in the upcoming documentary Keisha Cole has about her life story. Now her and her mom wasn't the best of on the best of terms because Frankie was on drugs and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Are you watching?
I might peek at it. I might peek at it. I ain't gonna lie. I like to watch a little. I ain't gonna get engulfed into the situation, but I'm gonna peek just because. I'm
Right.
gonna peek just because. You
And as
know?
you should. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm peeking. I'm peeking.
So
That's what I'm gonna
Miss,
do.
I just think that it's gonna have a conclusion that we already know about. It's kind of like Keisha, you already put your business out there. Keisha Cole is
Hmm.
one of them that'll pick up, you know, some stuff from a long time ago and bring it back to today. It's like Keisha, we already know. We already know. I think I like Keisha. I've seen her a couple of times in concert. I think the girl can really blow. But as far as her upbringing and stuff like that, it's a little complex. So she gonna always have, some distorted views. If that makes
I'm
any
just
sense
I'm
on how
just thinking back. I'm just thinking about the acting part of it. What's her name? Moore, that's playing her mama. She
Demi
always
Moore.
reminded
Demi Moore.
me. Yeah, she always reminded me of like an addict or a drunk or something on the stuff that she played. Like she,
Yeah,
for some reason, I think she played that stuff real good. So
she did.
I'm interested to see this.
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
am. Like I said, I don't know how
yeah.
long I'm going to tune in, but I'm definitely interested.
Right. Might fall asleep to it. Might fall asleep to it. All right, and Missy Misdemeanor Elliott got
Yeah.
her second honorary doctorate from Norfolk State University.
Yes.
What
Yes.
I mean, let's come on, let's get this girl some flowers, please, and thank you.
Okay. Okay. I always love me some Missy Elliott. Big Missy, little Missy, medium Missy. I love Missy. I love Missy. So I'm like, shout outs to Missy Elliott. She's always dope, always dope. And for also giving back to the community because with this honorary doctorate, she gave them like $20,000. So I'm just like, you know, more
Yeah.
power to Missy Elliott for, doing what you're supposed to do in the community, at least for today, anyways.
Exactly. Do something. And I like the fact that some of the old school with Missy's old school because she started young, right? She's not that old, right? So is
Right,
Queen Latifah. She's not that old. MC Light, they're not that old. However, they're some of the pioneers, and secretly they're doing things to help the community. Queen Latifah actually started a whole project where she built these brand new condominiums, went in and bought us
mhm,
and redid it in Newark. I mean, in Jersey or wherever she's from, and
right,
she, bought affordable living to people in her community, which I thought that was dope. Like she was like, okay, this is an abandoned neighborhood. Don't nobody want this. Let me buy this whole block over here, and I'm gonna put some people in
right.
here that actually deserve it. So, shout out to some of the ladies in the rap game.
Indeed,
And
indeed.
then Miss
Yeah,
Tina Turner. Did you know that Tina Turner had a son that was 66?
man. I didn't even realize how old her
62,
son.
62, 62. He's
I
62
didn't
still.
realize it.
62.
I,
Yeah.
I mean, I, I just didn't realize it because Tina
Right.
Turner just looked good.
Yeah, she do. She
That's
do.
all that
She do.
Yumio Rengekio stuff that she was doing. That
Is that what it
that's what it was.
Young Mayo, Rick Ayo, yeah, exactly. That part.
That brought her back to her youth. But my condolences to her and her family. I know that that's got to be hard, especially
Yeah.
during the holidays. So
Oh yeah.
I don't
Oh
know that
yeah.
they even celebrate this holiday, but we celebrate each other around this time of the year because it's just cold outside and we want to be
Right, it
around
is.
our people.
It's
Like,
time to
can we love
snuggle.
on you in the cold too? So
It's time
yeah,
to snuggle. Exactly.
yeah.
And then Brittany Griner is out of the
Griner.
yeah, she's out of the incarceration facilities of Russia. And the trade-off, they said it wasn't right. What's the point?
Yeah. I'm just happy that she's home because it wasn't right that she was locked up. So whichever the trade was or not, I'm just happy that she's home. And yeah, that's what I got to say about that. I know that there's crimes and we got to pay for the crimes that we do, but that was a little excessive and I'm just happy that, she don't have to look at the cell walls right now
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, because
But did you hear?
oh,
Did you
she
hear?
definitely her wife was really stressed out. I'm kind of happy for them in that aspect that they can finally be together because that woman looked like she wanted to cry. I was crying for her. But at the same time, it's always going to be some controversy. Had they got the other prisoner out and not Brittany, we would have had a fit about that. So everybody's going to be upset about
Yeah.
something. That's
Yeah.
just me.
My
Right.
concern, I mean, it's probably not everybody's concern, but I'm pretty sure this is very, very, very traumatic that she cut off all of her hair. Did you see that?
I
Her
did. I
locks
did.
are gone. Thank
I
you. Her
did. I
locks are
did.
gone. Gone, gone.
I know, I seen that. But you know, they got so much new things, so many new different things that she can do to get that, you know what I'm saying, to get that hair back. It's not a problem. We can get that hair back, no problem. We can get her hooked up with a little wig consultation thing and get her right
Okay.
together. She had them dreads back in no time.
Okay.
She had those dreads back in no time. Rapid speed, rapid speed. Salute to everybody in here. Welcome to the Point of View with Moss Peaches. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Moss Peaches. And we got Ms. Divine in the box. She is getting in where she fit in. We're talking about today's topics and celebrity news. Now, this is the one that I wanted to say the audacity about.
Okay.
Wendy Williams' husband
Now
got the
that's a good one.
audacity to be mad because he didn't divorce her sooner so he could live off of her earnings longer. Come on.
That's just trifling. That's just trifling.
It is. It is.
Especially because she was really going through some mental stuff, you know, and I'm sure whatever this relationship that they had, he saw the mental stuff before we got to see it. You
Yeah,
know,
he did. Yeah, he
this
did.
this is your wife, so maybe he should have sought help for her way before this point too. So
That part.
um
That
yeah,
part. Why you talking about
yeah,
divorcing? He should have been looking for her some mental help
exactly.
before she went to the left on us and all that old good
That's
stuff.
it.
Let me tell
That's
you,
it.
but karma comes back. Karma is she don't miss. Karma does not
Hmm.
miss. And you guys should know this from this man's experience. Miss Divine, go ahead and tell everybody when you stream and what are you leaving in 2022 that you don't want to see in 2023.
Oh, um, 2022 has been up and down but mostly up. So I'm just taking all the ups with me. I don't care about the downs. I'm just taking the ups with me. I'm celebrating being with Creative Vibe Experience and everybody in it. You can catch me on most everybody's live. If it's behind the scenes, if it's in the box, whatever it is, I'm hanging out with the cave. So you see me here Sunday. You'll see me behind the scenes on Monday with Lex the Gentleman, hanging out with Queen K on This Is It. And then Thursdays with Jamila Joy. There's other stuff happening, but y'all know I'm just saying what I'm doing. Okay.
Right.
My randomness, catch me during the weekday, 11 to 3, something like that. But
We'll
sometimes I
jump in
pick it
there.
up whenever. I'm really
Well,
random. One day it'll be better, but I'm really random.
well, thank you so much. You guys can catch her here every Sunday, like she said. She'll be back to get in where she fit in. Miss Divine, make sure y'all fave her up, fave each other up. I appreciate y'all, all my guests. Shout out to everybody in here. Big Prano, Jamita, Joy, Miss Divine. Ooh, ooh, I got. Oh, well, I don't know where she went. She was in the box, but she's coming back. Shout out to everybody in here. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Moss Peaches, and we do this each and every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now's the time if you guys have a featured show or a show that's not featured yet, and you guys would like to go ahead and promote that show, go ahead and spam the chat, please. And ooh, nice. Top badge power in the building. Make sure you guys fave each other up. Make sure, okay, get active then. Hello? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Power. Salute to everybody in here. Now make sure you guys go ahead and spam the comments with your show. Ooh. Okay? Spam the comments. Thank you so much. Spam the comments with your show. What's the word tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your girl, Moss Peaches, and my co-host, Roots, the producer. Who else? Who else? Who else out there? Who else got something going on? Calypso got a show tonight at 9 as well. Lasting Love. She ain't in here, but hey, shout out to her. All right. Now we got Love Queen in the building. I don't care what day it is. Go ahead and put your or Lex the Gentleman tomorrow at 6 p.m., 8 p.m. Is it 8 p.m.? Lex? Anyway, I'm gonna be over there. Okay. 9. God dog it. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lex the Gentleman spoke and heard. Make sure you guys tap in there, go in there and get inspired. poets go in there and show up and show out. We got my girl, Sister Love Queen in the box. And I don't know if y'all ready for this, but you ready, La? Let's go. Let's go.
What's up, good people? Salute, salute, salute.
Salute, la la. Yes, ma'am. Now we got a lot of stuff we tapped in on. R. Kelly song that's not a song. We talked about Wendy Williams' husband got the audacity to ask for more money from her. The fact that Puff Daddy had a baby nobody knew about. Respectfully, I didn't know about it. We gave a shout out to and roses to MC Light and Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. And what else was the? Oh yeah, and Kanye paying the child support to a billionaire. Go ahead.
Okay, so we gonna keep Kanye on the prayer list, okay? Because what you reap is what you sow.
And
You know, you married the woman, you had babies by her, so legally the law, you got to pay the bill, okay? So we're gonna put him on the prayer list
okay.
and hope that he get a blessing back, okay?
Now we leaving him in 2022.
We leaving him in 2022, most definitely.
Okay.
He can't come back through.
Okay. Gotcha.
He can't come back through the point of view. Period. We're gonna leave him.
Right.
Now, you know what? Puff.
She said,
We
"Puff,
I'm waiting on the reveal party. There's a reveal party somewhere.
it's happening, huh? You
It's
think?"
happening. It's gonna be a reveal party, and we're gonna see what's really going on. Okay? Because
Mm.
I believe it's more to that tree than the stump you can see.
Well, the baby was born in October, so he just now announced it. So he went through the whole DNA and all that stuff. They probably got the having a gold chariot made or something,
No
baby.
telling the reveal party gonna be the bomb.com. We just gotta wait on it.
Get your
All right.
Evite ready. Get your Evite ready. Okay. And and
No.
and, and R. Kelly. Now I know he done some things. R. Kelly, even the remotely thinking about R. Kelly releasing an album. What's your point of view on that? Should he be able to earn while he's locked away?
Um, I don't believe that he would pull double jeopardy on himself. That Prano, he put light on it, and I agree with that. I think that that's something that somebody's conjured up and created more drama for him. And basically, you know, it's somebody behind the scene trying to make more money some kind of way.
And that's facts. That's
So
facts.
I think that it's all a setup.
You know what? It's a lot of truth behind that. Even I think, yeah, I think it's a lot of truth behind that. Only reason why I try to like stay neutral sometimes, because not all the time. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't agree with that, but I can't force my opinion on somebody else. Is because sometimes I see these celebrities, like I said, coming out with their own tabloids and their own exploitations and all that good stuff on their own self. Kim Kardashian used to call the tabloids and tell them, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be at Spago's. Yeah, don't film me." What you mean, don't film me? She would have them waiting for her when she got there.
And you have to understand, his position is a dangerous position. You're not going to keep getting away with badgering young girls.
Mhm.
We talking about society's babies.
Mhm.
These are females. So
Right.
you don't get to sit up in prison and do that. I just don't see that happening.
Right.
I
That
think that would lead to him being killed, murdered.
right, right,
You
right,
got to be careful because you're playing with people's children. So
right.
I don't believe that he's created that for himself.
Okay. All right. And then Miss Wendy Williams' husband is out here saying that she ain't make enough money for him to keep his little love affair afloat. So he felt like they should have got divorced a long time ago. He probably would have got more money from her when she was at the height of her career.
No comment. I'm gonna put him on the prayer list. He got to go
Your
on vacation.
face told me exactly what you was thinking. We'll talk after the show. But y'all make sure that y'all tap in with la 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 la. Okay, so wait, hold on. We still got more. All right. Um,
So
NBA
MC
young.
Light. Now hold on. Let's talk about MC Light.
Let's
Let's
go.
talk about Missy Elliott, whoever, Queen Latifah. All of them was in that kind of thing together, right? You know these ladies is in their 50s, 51,
Yeah.
52. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's about time that some light has been shed on their achievements because they really been in the game for a minute. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
They
And
started
they
young.
just now, it's a shame how you got to grow 40 and 50 years in the business before you can actually get your start in the ground. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Before you can actually be rewarded, before you can actually see the fruit of your production.
How about
you know and I commend all of those ladies, because being a woman, minority, being black, dealing with black men, especially in the music industry, is not an easy job. So I commend them on that. And you know what, y'all, I have to say this. I thank y'all for coming to the show, to the point of view. We just want to let you know how much we love you. You didn't have to spend your time, your precious time on a Sunday evening with us. But we thank you for pulling up in your buses, your cars, your Mercedes Benz. Y'all are the bomb.com on this thing that we love to win. And I just want to let you know that we're not mad at you. We love you. We salute you. And we thank you. Keep on coming. Hey, keep joining us. What you doing? What you know? Come on back to the Point of the View show. Join Mox Peaches and the crew. Cause guess what? We gonna keep on doing the do. Hey! We come, we love you. So just keep on showing up. And don't forget, don't eat nothing that'll make you throw up. Hey! We love you, we love you, we love you. Hey! And we not mad at you.
Okay.
So come on through, come on through, come on through. The point of view. We'll be here Sundays at 6 p.m. Grab your drink, your cup, your beer. We want you to come into this show. Tell us what's on your mind. Let us know what you know. We love you. Gotta have you. Thinking about you. We love you till the end. Woo! Woo! Hey, hey, hey. Come on through to the point of view. Come on through to the point of view. Come on through to the point of view. Just know that we love you. Bye.
You know what? I am not mad at it. Listen, let me tell y'all something, okay? Make sure y'all fave Lala up. She live whenever you live. You can catch her here every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Point of View with Mox Peaches. It's my in-house songbird for me. It's the in-house songbird for me. Y'all don't even understand. First, I was like, is she rapping? She did, and she did. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next week, this same time, the same back channel, where we're gonna be talking about all of celebrity news from the year 2022. That rhymed a little bit. I didn't even realize it rhymed. But shout out to my guest. Shout out to Jamila Joy. Big shout out to Big Prano. He came through here, gave his point of view, and set the record straight. Tori J, I see you out there. I see you. I see you out there. Tori, we're gonna need to do it. We're gonna need to do a little cross reference on some of these stories because I don't know. I don't believe that R. Kelly's made a song or nothing. I don't know. I didn't hear it. By the time I got to it, it was already snatched down. Make sure you guys go ahead and tag your shows. Any shows that I'm missing, let me know. Miss Divine, is there any shows I'm missing? Um, this week's lineup. Uh, tomorrow, Lex the Gentleman at 9 p.m. in his live. You guys can also tap in with Queen K every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Every Wednesday, Sowing Royalties. Hip Hop Playground at 6 p.m. And also AV is at 11 a.m. that same Wednesday. And on Thursday, we got Creative Vibe with Jamila Joy. And you guys can also tap into the banner that's on the top of the screen to scroll to find something that you're interested in and tap in with that host, that host for that show. Support the people. If you guys don't have your banner, there is a little calendar. You know, it's a calendar up there now. Anybody can add a show there. Make sure you guys add your show there, and people are setting reminders so when your show come on, they can come and support. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Mouse Peaches, and I'm signing off. Let me stop my recording, and that is a wrap for me. Just stay in the future.